Good afternoon, the Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, our Levy Department, co-comrades and viewers. Our name is Shola. For those of you meeting me for the first time, I'm streaming live from 93 Allen Avenue, Ikeja to be precise. We have Miss Oyekishola Oyeneye. Am I right? Okay. A case of child neglect reported by her against Mr. Dipo Oyeneye. Please join us as we interview and contact the defendant for a peaceful resolution. I appeal to you subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page of Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, TikTok, Palace Gist, and Center for Justice. Other useful information, you can visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Please, I know it does not cost you extra money to share. Please don't just like or comment. First of all, share if you actually love this program and all. Okay, join us, please. Okay, let's hear from you.
Okay. Dipo and I got married 10 years ago before our separation. Although we've been separated for 5 years now. And I have 2 boys and 2 girls from him.
Your name and
My name is...
It's a detail.
Okay.
It's not, I don't expect you to just Dipo and I got married. That is not a proper introduction.
Okay. My name is Kansola.
Go ahead.
So, as I said earlier, we've been separated for 5 years now. And during that 5 years period, my people has been the one helping me. And I don't think, because I don't want to go into details because it's not here now. I think he's here now without me.
Give detail because we will call him. He's not in Lagos, so he will definitely watch what you are saying and he will respond.
Okay.
Yeah.
During that 10 years of our marriage, a lot of things has happened, which like everybody faced problems in their marriage. So I'll just put that one aside. But let me start from 5 years of our separation. Because we never had any issue or any argument before we separated. He was the one that said he's no longer interested in the marriage again. Fine. We said, okay, what about the children? We have 4 children. How are we going to take care of them? He said, I'll give him 3. And the last baby, the last baby is just 5 years now, that I will hold on to that one. I mean, that one is up to an age that we will give him back the last baby. And I said, who does that? How can I give you my children without any problem or without any issue or without any case or anything? If you have told me that this is what you've done wrong, I would have understand. I'll say, fine, since you want to go your separate ways, I don't have any issue with that. You want to be happy.
Can you talk to me? Can you do your bit?
Okay, so he left during that 5 years of separation. The only time he pays school fees, I don't think it's up to 4 times because he paid to school directly. It's not up to 4 times. And each time we called him, he'll be saying, as long as the children are with you, I'm not going to take care of them. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. For the past almost 5 years now. The last one he did was, in fact, that one was even pissing me off. I called him for the children graduation, that your children are graduating. I first of all called him for the children's school fees. He did not pick up my call. He blocked me on WhatsApp number. So there was no way I could reach out to him. So I called him 2 weeks ago that our children are graduating, that this is the social amount they will need. He said he will call me back.
Graduating for the university.
One is going to JS1, the other one is SS1. The second at the top. So they were supposed to do their graduation. They were doing their graduation on Friday. I had to call him back on Thursday, a day to their graduation. That I've not. That I'm still waiting for your response. Since that he didn't pick my call since that time till this moment. So something that happened like last week. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. That I said, okay, fine. Because I can't cope with this. This thing is choking me. You know, I've lost my mom. And the job I'm doing, because I'm a fashion designer, is not really bringing me money. You know, if I have money, I won't even
And
bother.
you did not even design one come outside and you know you are coming live. For
Like
people to even see the work you are doing to patronize.
this is one of my
Can you imagine yourself?
sorry ma I'm just
No,
stressing.
sorry for the stressing and
So
your
this is one of my top. So I told him, and he said, I told him, okay, send money, let the children come to you, let them come and draw this so that I will get myself, because I've been sick for almost a month now. So he said, that he's coming on Sunday. I said, okay. Till okay, you are coming on Sunday. No, okay, no problem. That okay, the money that I will use to feed them till you come on Sunday. I don't have anything. You know, if I have money, I won't even bother to come. He said, do it the way you have been doing it now. I did have been doing it that I don't understand. Okay, no problem. It's like you want us to go on social media. Is that what you want? And he said you can do whatever you like. And he hung up on me. Only for him to call me on Thursday that send me your account number. So I sent him my account number on Thursday because I called him on Wednesday. So I received the alert of 10,000 naira on Thursday midnight. So and he called me on Friday again. Have you seen the money that I sent? I said, I received the light in the midnight that don't worry that let me tell the children to get dressed and I'll take them to where to the park. So immediately I called the children and I told them that your daddy has sent money that you should come. The children said they are not going, that mommy, you know the kind of person he is that they are not going. He said he's coming on Sunday. Let him come. Whatever you want to discuss, let him come. That they are not ready to go and stay with him. Immediately I gave the phone to the children that okay, speak with your children. This is what they said that if you come on Sunday, we'll go sit down and talk and see how we can resolve the whole issue. So on Saturday, he now called me back since he didn't see the children as we have agreed. I should send the money, the 10,000 naira he sent to me, that I should send it back to him. That I should never call him again. That whatever that has to do with children, I should not inform him. And I was like, are you for real? The next thing he blocked me online. So there was no how I could reach to him. There was no how I could contact him till now. And he has been doing this for almost 5 years now. Anytime that the children needed anything, they tell me, I don't have money. And my people, my parents, my family has been the one supporting me till this moment.
so were children were they supposed to be with him?
No, because although number one, we've taken the matter to High Court in Akure, so which they gave me the custody of the children because he has been remarried to another person. That person has had a child for
Can
him.
you speak up? It's not between me and you, so we are not
So
discussing
he
secrets.
has already remarried to whether he's married or something, but somebody is living with him, his wife, with a child that the lady has for him. So and when they heard that in court, they were like, they can't give him the children because they were still young. I have the one of by now the first one will be 15 years by November. The second one is 12 plus. The third one is 11 plus. While my last baby is 5 years old. So they told him to be paying the school fees, the feeding allowance, and the medical. That was what they told him to be doing. Since that moment, he hasn't done anything.
So why need to report back to the court
It was being
for
locked down.
enforcement?
No, I wanted to report by the last time we went to court because he disobeyed the judge. They have to, I don't know, maybe they have to arrest him or something. They put him in the jail for the period of time, which I I don't know. It was rude to the judge. That was what I heard. Because I
Were
left
you
him.
not there?
I was there, but they asked me to go. The moment they interviewed me, they asked me to go. That okay, call your family member. So the moment they asked me to leave, I had to leave and leave him with them in the court room. So and people were like, when you take things easy, this and I said, I don't have it. The only thing I'm fighting for is for him to take up his responsibility. If you want to have many, but you can go ahead and do it. It's none of my business. But the one I have for him, you have to take care of them. Okay, where do people want me to start from now? 4 children. The one in SS3, SS1, GS1. And my last baby is in primary 2. And the family member has even tried to interfere and like try to see if they can sort it, but he's so adamant, which I don't even know his problem.
Yes, the case is in court. You still have to approach the court because there was already a court judgment to that regard. If the judge have given what's it called, a
Mm.
court order
Yeah.
and instructed him to take responsibility of his kids and is not complying, you still have to report back to court. Yes. Assuming it has not been in court, then we'll have to start it up in our own way. But hence the case is already in court. They gave you custody of the kids and he was told to take care of the kids.
Yes.
The bills that is not picking, you have to inform the court. And definitely he will be in court. If there is any way, if he did not appear in court, they will still have to issue bench warrant on him and they will still arrest him. So if he like going to prison every now and then, if he wants to go and live in the prison, then let him go and live in the prison and the father of your kids is in the prison, then that is understandable. Hence is not existing among others in the open society, then he should remain there. You know he's there, that is why he's not taking responsibility. But if he's not in prison and is working, he have a means of income and sustenance and is not taking responsibility of the children, and the case has been in court, then you approach the court again because they will still have to compel him to do that. It's court judgment, so they can't play around with the court judgment. If he defaults, they will still get him arrested. The case you reported there is it just a custody of also a divorce case
Not in divorce case, responsibility of the children. That was what I reported.
that you have to still let the court
Okay,
know.
ma.
Yeah, but we are still going to contact him. Let's hear from him.
Okay, ma. Can I say something now?
Let's hear from him. Do you have anything contrary to that?
And the reason why I don't want to, because that place is in Akure, in those states, and I am here in Lagos.
But you're the one that goes there to go and file, except you want to go
Because
and file fresh case. Let me have the
the
phone.
reason why I went there, because I've been to human rights here in Lagos. They told me that since I've been living in Ondo before, that I will have to go back there. That there's nothing they can do. If I think the man is living within Lagos now, would have been understanding for them to do something.
Well, are we not saying the same thing? The advice you say they give to you is not the same advice I'm giving to you.
Sorry.
Dear customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later.
Oyeni. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Dipo.
Hello?
Mr. Dipo, good afternoon, please.
Who's on the line?
My name is Mrs. Solushola from the Human Rights Office.
Hello, I'm hearing you, please.
Okay, you were told that Miss Oyekoshola reported the case in our office over child neglect against you. Are you aware, sir?
I'm not aware of it
You are not aware?
at all.
I was told you were informed and you want to send an invite via an SMS. Call
Hello?
her for me. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
You said I wasn't notified.
This man said he was not notified of this case.
I sent a message to you.
Talk to him, let him hear. You
Hello,
said
sir.
you informed him.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Good day. I sent a message via our line to you, an invitation message.
Invitation. I didn't see any message.
Sir, did you go through your phone?
Pardon?
Did you go through your phone?
Yes.
Or anybody that is not in Lagos, which is outside Lagos, we always send them our invitation message.
When you send the message, did you call him?
No, I didn't call, but I saw it that the message has gone. That was why I.
You saw that the message has gone,
Yes.
and that shows to you that he has received and read. Did he acknowledge the message?
No,
Did
he
you
didn't
get
send any.
acknowledgement from him?
He didn't send any message back.
Step
to
out
us.
of this office.
Hello, ma'am.
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not your
I'm just
fault.
telling this. I'm just telling for the
Yeah,
first time
because
now.
if you send a message and you know it to her, she see the message went, who received the message will acknowledge the message, or she should better call you to send a message of it and it's coming up also so they not for her to
I
say that I
didn't.
sent a message as
I
if
didn't hear anything.
I understand,
I
sir.
didn't.
It's okay. So the lady in question, Oye Kansola, reported the case in our office. She's right in front of me. And though she told me that the case had been in court and there was already a court judgment that you should take responsibility of your kids, which you have not been up to date in that area. They are in Lagos now, and she reported the case that we should inform you and also let us know that you have not been complying with the court order. And we cannot conclude except to hear from you. Kindly send that invite to inform you that we'll be contacting you from our office today to equally hear from you.
I'm very grateful. Number one, there hasn't been any court judgment.
Okay,
We were still in court while she didn't appear again in court.
okay,
So that's number one. Number two, I have been taking care of my kids. Until lately, that was like 3 months ago, when I told her that she should bring my kids. I can't be paying for house rent in Lagos and at the same time be feeding children in Lagos at the same time be feeding my children in Ondo as well. I want my kids in one place. And thank God, the last one is 5 years old, is 6 years old. The first one is going to be just 15 years. They have the right to stay with me. You've been with the kids for so many years and you are complaining. Give me my kids and take care of them. Who am I to complain to? Am I not their father? When you are complaining, you are holding on to the kids. You are not taking proper care of them. And you are saying that you collect money from me, you divert it to another place. Now take over a million naira to her. Over. To be diverted into so many things. Blaming the children as you said money, the children I spend money. Let me have my children. Let me take care of my children.
okay. Was there any? Sorry, sir. Was there any court judgment? Was she given custody of the kids in court?
We never finalized our court proceedings at all. We were still in trial where they said, oh, how much will I be able to afford to giving them monthly? Okay, giving them, if it is 2,000, if it is 7,000, let us just negotiate how much I will be giving them monthly. We will finalize court proceedings.
And you were doing that all this while?
Over. I said over.
Was it through an account? Was it through an account or cash handling?
I sent actually my phone got but if you look at the school account, the account, the transfer I made to school. Then the transfer I made to her via my own account, via POS. Thank so many. You should bring our account statement out. And let's go to the school and let the school bring their account statement out.
Okay, you know you are the one claiming you have been responsible. So you should be the one to say you have the proof and these are your proof if she's denying. Because if she's the one denying your responsibility or how you have been faithful, if she's the one denying, then you should be the one to give your proof of your claim. But we're told, hold on please, were you given, you said there was a court ruling that they gave you the custody of the kids.
They gave me the custody.
Eh?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have the paper?
It's with the lawyer in Ondo.
I can't hear you.
It's with the
Speak up so
lawyer
that you
in
can
it's
hear
with the
you.
lawyer in Ondo.
Then before you come up to complain, you should have documents that back up also what you are telling
I
the
think-
sources. Because you heard from him, they said there's still, the process is still going on.
Mommy is lying.
He's lying. But it's your word against his word. Neither did you have the court judgment.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll travel back to him. He claimed that they've not given judgment.
Yes.
And he said almost 500,000 to me. Please, ma, tell him to bring the proof. And all the money he has been sending, please, ma, tell him to bring the teller or which POS or anything.
As the kids visited, how long have you been with the kids?
The kids has been with me for 5 years now. And I gave him freedom to come and be seeing his children. Despite being shortcoming of taking care of them, I allowed him to come. At times, there was time he said he would not enter our house because of my mother. So I'll go and carry the children and meet him maybe at eatery or in the place he was staying for some times. But it got to a stage, my dad now said, how can the father of your children wants to come and you'll be meeting him outside? Tell him to enter the house. There's not a good thing. What do I expect people to be saying around? Even this December time, that I went to go and drop the children for him. Okay, fine. Let the children come and do Christmas with you. Then we met him with another woman. So I had to leave the children there with the lady and him. He's online now.
Of course.
I had
Hello,
to
sir.
leave the children. So from there, he now
Yeah.
moved the children.
I hope you can hear her.
He now said, I didn't inform that I will be bringing the children. He's
You
not
can't
doing
hear what
anything.
she
Ma.
said.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear what you, but I can hear what you're saying.
So this December time, I had to go and drop the children for him because I was fed up. I don't have money then. I didn't tell him that I was coming because there's a place he normally come in the his father's house. I had to carry the 4 of them to go and drop him for him. Okay, fine. Let the children stay with you for some times and see the pain that I'm going through. Then on getting there, we met him with another woman. And he has been with that lady for the past 3 years. And I'm even less concerned about that. And I dropped the children for him. Only for him to be telling me that, did you inform me that you'll be coming? And I said, do I need to inform you that your children are be coming to spend some time with you? But when I got home, I told my dad what I saw there. You know, said, how can you leave your children for a strange woman? I said, nothing will happen to the daddy. Let him, what if I'm dead? What would have happened? Let him just feel the pain that I'm going through. I think the second day, my daddy now called him that since he's not alone, that he's with another woman, that he should bring the children. And immediately he brought the children back to me. He has not sent me 500,000. No. I tell you,
They are still be sending.
no, the
At
money
what point does that mean this is the kids that been with you? He has not sent anything.
for 2 years he didn't even do anything.
At what point did he?
This school fees is saying he paid. I don't think he paid for 4 times. He has the record. And I'll try and get to my children's school. I don't think out of that 5 years, I don't think he paid up to 4 times. Even the last one, it did not balance up. It remains 70,000 naira. I had to call my big mommy in UK. She was the one that helped me to pay the money. Even when the children want to do WAEC, junior WAEC, and the primary 6 exam, I called him. He didn't give me money for it too. I had to go and borrow money.
When did you file? When did you approach the law courts?
I think that was a year, like 3 years ago,
3 years ago.
before lockdown. And they gave the judgment before lockdown. So since then I've not been to do because of the transport fare and the money at times.
Okay, hold on. If you say they gave judgment,
Yes, ma'am.
why did you say you have not been going to court because of transport?
No,
If
that
there
was the last.
already a ruling.
No, that was the last day. But when they gave it to me, they didn't say we should come again. So the lockdown was over a year.
Yeah.
So nobody bothered. But because the reason why I kept quiet, because I felt bad taking him to the prison. I don't want the matter to get to that level. So I had to like, what will people think, what will people say? They won't know what really what actually
Were you the
happened.
one that first took him to prison?
No, not me. He was the one that pushed himself to that level. So you understand? Ask him what was the judgment they give before taking him to prison, because he refused to take care of his responsibility for almost a year. That's why they take him to prison.
But you said that he was rude in court. You never said it was because of his.
And when we are talking, it's part of what we're saying. So then lawyer now said, okay, why are your parents? They were now asking him. Maybe the way he was responding, and I don't know, the way he was answering them, maybe that was what I'm not really, but I wasn't there. But they asked him that, okay, they gave you a judgment of you doing this. Why haven't you been doing it?
Speak up, let him hear
He's
you.
hearing me. Dipo, can you hear me?
There hasn't been any, I can hear you, there hasn't been any judgment. If there's any judgment, bring out your own copy.
Okay, my own copy. Don't
of the
worry.
judgment.
Don't worry, I will get my own copy.
All right.
And the money you have been paying, please bring the receipt out.
That's
Everything you
what
have done so far, please bring them. Let everybody see
Okay,
it.
when is the next case, sir?
Oh.
Since they've not been any judgment, when is the next case? When is the case coming up next? When is the next adjournment?
The next adjournment,
Yes.
the case has been sorted out. If she's not aware, it has been sorted out.
The case
That's
has
why I
been
said-
struck out.
Yes, that's why I said she should go and bring her judgment. That is why I said she should go and bring her.
I don't
If she
understand.
is fucking, let me tell you something, man. She is fond of lying. That's number one thing about her.
How?
I am good about facts. I don't talk much. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to explain things. But let's talk about facts. Lay your facts on ground. Someone that has been my life for decades of years, 6 years that she's been out of my life, and I've been telling her ever since that I bring my children, and you are saying no. No, you are using that one to exploit money for me.
But you are not what you are saying. Hold on, sir, because we really want to reconcile your statements. First, I ask you, sir. You said first. I said I really want to reconcile your statements. I first asked. I told you of a complaint in our office. You told me that there have never been any ruling in that court. That the case is still ongoing. And according to her statement, there was already a court judgment. And she was given custody of the kids. You said there was nothing like that. Then now I just heard you that you say the case has been struck out. How? When? Which date?
Let me explain to you, ma'am.
Okay.
The last sitting we had in court,
Yeah.
I missed two hearings.
Okay.
Can you hear me, ma'am? I missed hearings. So because I missed two hearings, the last sitting, the judge was angry at me.
Okay.
Just now provided me an option of fine or blah 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 because I didn't attend court judgment. I was given from my school that ignorance. There is no in the law, which is true. Fine. And that was before. That was during lockdown. Immediately before now. So the next adjournment, I now have to go, and they said she didn't come. The next one again, I went, and they said she didn't come. I shouldn't bother myself. I think she should stop that.
They say you should hold on. You have said it, another third thing. They told you shouldn't bother to come, that the case will be struck out. Or you shouldn't bother to come, that the case has been struck out.
I believe because he didn't come to court any longer. I went there 3 times. He didn't come.
Okay, so did the judge now pronounce case dismissed or struck out in your presence?
No, the judge didn't pronounce it in my presence.
Then the case is not struck out,
because
sir.
nobody attended the court anymore.
Hold on, sir. So what your reasons of not taking care of the kids? You need your kids. You want the custody of your kids. You are not willing to send her money again. Is that what you're saying?
Despite that after the whole incident of court or whatever, that after all of those, I still came back, taking care of my kids, taking the responsibility. I said until 3 months ago that I told her that I can no longer be doing this. I am financially handicapped. I want my kids in one place. How can I be praying for feeding in Lagos, for housing in Lagos, and then that for that one in Ondo as well?
I'm living with my father. I'm living in my parents' house till now.
Hold on.
And
Excuse me, madam, don't interrupt me. Don't make noise here, please.
yes,
Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Dipo. You said you cannot be paying for house rent in Lagos, feeding in Lagos. Are you paying house rent in Lagos here for her or for the kids?
No, she told me that I should get accommodation for them.
Have you gotten the accommodation?
I said I'm not going to that level.
Okay. Have you been feeding the kids?
I've been sending money to her.
Okay, can you send us proof, please? Can we get the proof from you?
Okay, I'll try and do that.
Get the proof for us, please. We are going to reschedule this case. And the reasons why we are communicating with you from here because the kids are in Lagos. That is why we are trying to handle the case from this office. So please get the proof. We are going to set another date where we will revisit the case, and we'll have the proof from you. Then before then, she's going to give us the court judgment that states that give her the custody of the kids. If court give her custody of her kids, definitely you will take care of them while they are still with her, right? And definitely she cannot deny you access to your kids. If you want the kids to visit you on holiday and all that, to bond with your children, good and fine. Once you provide the means of them leaving Lagos to visit you there, they will definitely do that. When they are holiday.
What if I can't afford it?
Sorry?
What if I can't afford it? I'm working in Ondo. Apparently my work is not going on. What if I can't afford because of doing anything in Lagos?
Once you do, well, I can't get you, please. Come again.
What if I can't afford because of living in Lagos? I'm working in Ondo. We all know the salary structure in Ondo. We all know how things is going on. You can't compare Ondo with Lagos.
What are you talking about? Hold on. Are you talking about the feeding or the accommodation?
I'm talking about the general well-being, the living standard. Living standard in Lagos is different from that in Ondo.
At least for now. Excuse me.
Now I'm saying, before that point, I want us to put some things right. I want us to put some things
First
right.
of all, hold on. First of all, send us the proof first. That is number one. That is the first step. Number two, she is going to give us the proof of the custody, the ruling of the court that give custody of those kids to her. Number three, we are going to set a date aside where we'll communicate with you after we must have gotten your proof. Number four, the kids, she can't deny you access to the kids. They can pay you visit and all that. Then the number four, now she's still with her kid, with her parents, with the kids. The feeding, you cannot say the cost of feeding in Lagos, the cost of feeding in America or your village. You are not, at least you are not paying for where they are staying for now. You start off from the feeding first, right? Then you check how much you are to, hold on, excuse me. Hold on.
What you are saying is not possible. If my kids stay with me, I have the right. They are over 7 years. They have the right to stay with me. They are over 7 years.
You will still
go.
go. Is that the reason why you are not taking care of them? That is the question, because you are digressing from what I'm saying.
Excuse me, you are mandating it now that I have to do so, I have to do so, I have to do so.
I am reminding you, hold on. I am reminding you what the court says.
What the court says?
According to her, that is why I said
she has. Saying according to her, let her bring the proof first. Don't say according to her.
Can you stop shouting from there? Can you stop yelling? Can you stop yelling? At least I'm calling you with my phone.
Okay.
Yes, you don't need to shout. It doesn't warrant that. Let her go get us the court judgment. At least we will have that first. We will have your proof of you taking care of your kids against her allegation. Number two, then we'll set up a date, another date again, to compare both the statement of both of you. If there is court ruling, good and fine, wherever it is, we still have to take it up again, because court is court. If there is no court ruling, then we'll still have to follow it up for final judgments. And if court have ruled, we will follow up what the court says, and we will still let her know the next step to take. The issue is that they are your kids, they are not my kids. And you take care of your kids, they are for you and not for us. Good and fine. But if there is anything of such, if there has ever been any court judgment to that regard, we advise you to start up what the court says. Then the other thing is, they are not living in rented apartments yet, they are living in their family's house. So the issue of feeding, if you are paying school fees in Ondo or wherever you are living, you check the school fees of that amount you are paying before. Even while they are in Lagos, children are for both parents, is not for one person. When both of you do the calculation, what you are sending from there, she can also add it up and also enroll the kids in school. It's not the responsibility of the woman alone or the man alone. They are for both parents. And both of you, even if the marriage is not working out, both of you should have the sense of belonging, on not to punish the kids, the innocent kids, but have an understanding on how you take care of the kids. These are the most important thing. So let her get us the court judgment, then we'll give you another date. Then before then, we'll avail you our WhatsApp line where you send the proof to the line, please.
I even have the proof on my phone.
Proof of what?
The money he has paid, all the money he said he has paid.
That is what you claim that he has paid. Him that is sending it may have other proof contrary
Anytime
to
we
what
pay
you
school
say.
fees, we forward this thing to me for me to know. So I have them on my phone, the one he has paid.
Mr.
I don't think we have
Mr.
to
Dipo,
vote
did you understand me?
I can understand.
Okay, so they'll send you our WhatsApp line where you will send the proof to us. Why should,
All right, you can talk about this one, my Android phone.
just use anybody's phone. Use anybody's phone. Snap, send it to us. If your own is bad, I believe your wife or your Android phone will not be bad. You can use even your friend line. Snap the proof, forward it to us, or you send it to them at this, and then just send it to us on our WhatsApp. There is no way we'll get a receipt from SMS, so you have to send it through that. Otherwise, you send it through email. They will send it both email and WhatsApp, so you send it to us. Thank you. So you get, once you have the court judgment, you let them know. Then they have to reschedule the meeting again, and no, you will send a WhatsApp number that's end with 2423, and also the email address to the man that he will send his proof to us. Yeah, and tell him, just if you do that, call him. I sent you already the email address and the WhatsApp number where you send your proof to. Please, as soon as you do that, let us know. Ensure he pick the call.
Alright.
All right, this is where we are going to stop for today until, what is that? You can do that one once when I'm done. I need to send the batch. Mhm. Gaddafi, Salah, well done. Okay, we'll be back in a moment. Thank you for being with us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and Access to Justice TV. Follow our TikTok on Palace Gist and Center for Justice. Mr. Gaddafi, I have not seen you on that TikTok. All of you, please go and download TikTok. Whether you are doing TikTok or you are not doing TikTok, go there and go and follow. Ezekiel Magdalene, if I check that TikTok, you are not there. I will send later to your working place. And also call your husband in the night to give him a proper report against you. Let me check those. Let me even know something. You know what? This morning, I want to gist you guys one small gist. This morning, one of the fans, one of you, called me. I think the person registered his case and said they've not responded for some time. And kaza, and said it's my good quality. In fact, he praised himself so much and even tell me how he had been following us this and that. I said, they go and say that. I know who they follow me. At least I know Gaddafi. I know the robots. I know Ezekiel Magdalene. You know, do you know what? After much, there's the Emmanuel. After much, the person I said, praise God. At times it dey hot, dey calm down. I say no, carry me like that. You guys should manage me like that. Just carry me, dey go like that. And he said, anyhow you do, we like you like that. But anyway, you know what I'm doing? Do you know what you should do? Go and pray and tell God, oh, that's hot that is inside Presido head. They calm down. Make Presido they calm down. But he said he just they like me like that too. Anyhow as I did, whether I hot or I cool, oh, they like me like that. So now my assignment now, I want to go and be cooling myself. So Magdalene, Gaddafi and co, every one of you. So the next thing now, if you want me to calm down, once you come online, share before you click good morning. Before you say hi, first of all share. When you share, you say hi. You see that I'll be smiling, I'll be laughing, you know. In fact, even if you bring your wife come here, if they do anyhow, I will not even get angry. I'll just say, Madam, calm down. Don't behave like that. Like this person is sitting in front of me now. You know, when I told her, just don't make noise, I would say, calm down, okay? Baby, calm down. But because you guys are not sharing, so you will provoke me. And anybody sitting in front of me, I will just transfer that aggression and I say, please don't shout. Will you talk loud? If you don't talk loud, stand up or I'll wait for you outside. I want to be calming down. Calm down. I'm calming down. This Emmanuel. Overshare, they worry you. Gaddafi, I trust you. So please do like Gaddafi and then I'll be coming down. So if I come out now, you see me smiling, no shouting. Even if the other man beat the wife, if the man come and say, oh God, do you know you're not supposed to do like that? It's not good. You know, is that not what you want? You don't be doing like that. It's not good. She's your wife. Is that the kind of is that the kind of voice you guys want to be hearing? All right, we'll be back in a moment. Thank you very much. When we set a date for the next final conclusion of this very case, then we'll update you and you'll see back, you see her beautiful face again and listen to the man that doesn't lie and all the truth that is telling us. We'll wait from both sides and have a final and peaceful resolution towards that. God bless you. Remain cool, stay out of trouble, and please share. We'll be back.